Recording?
Yep.
Welcome to King of Sheba's World of Dogs.
Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel Queen of Sheba. Thank you so much for tuning in. Today I am joined on the couch with my lovely husband Phil, that you guys have also named King of Sheba. Are you enjoying your new name there, Phil?
Yeah, I love it.
And of course we're joined by our lovely two dogs, David Bowie and Prince Harry as well. So a few weeks ago, actually it was probably a few months ago now, I put a call out on Instagram asking if you guys had any questions that you wanted to ask Phil and I. And we do want to make this a more regular video, the Q&A video, because it is lots of fun and it's great interacting with you guys. So I do have the questions here from you guys. We have heaps of questions to get through today. So we're just going to chat as if we're just talking. It's just you guys and us in our living room. You can see Phil's amazing guitars behind us. It took Phil a few months to convince me to have them back there.
Yeah, well, they're awesome.
The first question that I got was from Diane Vaughan. Is that right? Am I saying it right? What did you do before opening your PR company, and why did you decide to open it? And how did you know that it was really what you wanted to do? And how easy, difficult was the decision to venture into your own business? Wow, okay, that's a couple of questions. All right, well, I guess that's a question for me. Sorry, Phil, but you can jump in here, yeah?
Oh yeah, because I've been there the whole way.
Yeah,
so.
Phil has been there since day one. I worked for a major record company in Sydney, and I worked in their PR department, and it was a pretty full-on job, an amazing job, and I wouldn't be able to do what I do now if I hadn't have had that experience at the record company. Yeah. And then why did you decide to open it? Look, I've always had the dream to have my own business since I was about 12, I think. And it just felt like the right time. We were married, I'd moved to Melbourne, and then Phil, who is my biggest supporter, was very encouraging, and he was like, what have you got to lose? So it was true, so I just went for it, didn't I?
Yeah, I'll never forget you sitting up in the corner of our little apartment in Elwood and just got started. And
yeah.
It's been non-stop since then.
The other part of your question was, how did you know that this was what you really wanted? I think I'd always wanted to work in PR since I was about 14. I used to put on charity gigs and I used to promote local bands and artists. I don't know, I've always just been very interested in media and marketing and PR. I think sometimes it's just in you, you just know, and I was very fortunate that I just knew that I wanted to go out there and work in the entertainment industry. And yeah, the business has sort of developed over the last couple of years, that I don't just do entertainment PR anymore. We've ventured out into other areas. But yeah, I always just wanted to work in that industry. Did you know you always wanted to be a guitarist?
Maybe not a guitarist. I always knew I wanted to be in showbiz.
An entertainer?
An entertainer, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so second question is from Courtney A1. And she says, hi Angela, I would like to know, do you have a mentor? And if so, have you found it valuable for your career growth? And would love your thoughts on any favourite Melbourne restaurants. Oh, well, we can definitely help on the Melbourne restaurants front. I will hand over to Phil because he is a true Melbourne dude.
But Melbourne is known for its cuisine culture and its coffee culture, and it's very cosmopolitan. Because there are so many restaurants here, and it's a given that the food's going to be great, where they compete on is in style and atmosphere.
Yeah.
And so a lot of our restaurants have really great atmosphere. So there's Bistro Thierry, Ciccolina,
yeah,
which is a fantastic restaurant in Acland Street, St Kilda.
We also love Donovan's in St Kilda as well, but unfortunately they had a fire there recently, so that is under renovation at the moment. We also love, where you took me for our first date, that was awesome.
Il Baccaro.
Pellegrini's
in the city. And E Cucina.
We have so many favourite restaurants.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of great food here.
I'm going to link a whole heap of these details below, so if you are in Melbourne, you can go and check out some of our favourite restaurants in Melbourne. Yeah. And the other part to your question, Courtney, was do I have a mentor? Yes, I do. I have many mentors. I have a business coach that I see about once a month, and she is excellent and helps me get on the right track. Phil is one of my mentors as well, but is also just my best friend. That's nice, isn't it?
That's beautiful.
Lovely, lovely. No, he is. He completely calms me, and I talk through many situations with him. And also my dad is one of my mentors as well. Very, very switched on, clever man. Definitely recommend getting a mentor if you don't have one already. This next question is from...
Said 88.
Isfaz. No, Isfaz.
Isfaz.
88.
Yeah.
Yeah. Please do a home work-life balance, especially balancing being a wife and housework duties and being on top of work. And how did you start up your business? Started small or launched on a bigger scale? Thanks.
Yeah. When Ange puts together her 3-day seminar on this, then she'll answer all those questions. That's a big one.
That is a big question. You know what? I've kind of changed my mind on this whole balance thing. Everyone is all about, oh, you've got to have a balanced lifestyle, you know? You know what? Do something you love and there's no balance. It just becomes life. The other part of your question was, how did I start up the business? Started small or launched on a bigger scale? Yeah, yes. So started very small in the corner of my bedroom and then we worked it up from there.
Yeah.
Belinda Chess, hello. I hope you're well. Love the relationship between you and Phil. Do you ever fight?
Yes.
Yes. We fight a lot.
No, we don't fight a lot.
We do, Phil. We fight a lot.
No, we don't. We don't fight!
No, we don't fight a lot. But we do communicate a lot, and sometimes that can get a little bit heated because we're both very, very passionate people about most things.
You know what? If you're living with someone and it's 24/7, there's going to be times where you haven't eaten, you're tired, you've got other things on your mind, you've got work stuff, and stuff just happens where you kind of, you'll upset the other person because you may have said something in a certain way and it wasn't what you said, it's how you said it. And so that stuff does happen, yeah. But every now and again there'll be times where, for instance, where I haven't had a coffee in the morning and the Queen of Sheba is showing me different colours of wallpaper.
It's an important thing. We need to lock it in,
I'm
right? Time is ticking.
I just want to say, I don't really care right now. And then the second I've had a first sip of coffee, it's like, yeah, I like that shade. That's nice.
Right. Yeah, well, I get over things really quickly.
Oh.
Really quickly. Maybe a little bit too quick.
Like, seriously, fired up, like it's the end of the world about something. And then I'll be like, oh, how can I help? What can I do? Da, da, da. And she'll sort it out eventually, and she's moved on. I'm in it for days. The other day, Ange said, well, if that's how you feel, then why don't you just use that for, to write songs with. You can use that kind of angst to write songs with. Anyway, I've got to go.
It was a busy day.
It was a busy day.
The other question from Belinda is, how do you allocate or share household chores? And do we have specific chores? Kind of. I mean, we're pretty good that we...
Do you really want to know this?
Yes, she does. Well, women want to know. I want to know. Okay.
I clean the dog's poo from the side where they go to the toilet.
Putting the bins out is definitely your job.
Yeah.
I have never done that. Mowing the lawns.
Yeah, cooking, shopping.
Cooking, grocery shopping is usually your thing.
Which I love anyway.
You're very good at that.
Yeah. I feed the dogs in the morning and night.
Yeah, you do. What do I do?
You work like a trooper and are up at 5 and then, don't get to sleep till 1 o'clock in the morning, then you're up at 5 again. So it's just different.
Yeah, just different work kind of things. Phil's, you're more domesticated than me.
Well, one has to be. Okay, this one's from Mrs. TKC. I feel like I'm on a morning show or something. Yeah. Hi, Angela. You always look so lovely, classy and put together. Also, you seem quite busy, but well organised. So it would be interesting to know a little bit about your random week/day. What do you do to make it more organised and less hectic? Any tips?
I organise all my outfits the week in advance, and then every night I make sure they're steamed and ready to go, so when I get up in the morning everything is good to go. I'll prepare like breakfast, the night before as well, and lunches, and then Phil looks after dinners.
Your main objective is to get the job done.
Right, and so in order to do that, I do get a little bit of help. Like I said, I have a cleaner, which helps me out big time. I have my mum, who is almost like my personal assistant. Yeah. I'm an assistant at work, but she's like my personal assistant. She'll make appointments for me. She'll come over and do our washing sometimes if it gets a bit crazy. She'll pick up my dry cleaning for me. She's amazing. So I do have a lot of help. I know I seem very busy and organised, but in order to be organised, I have appropriate help for me to get the job done. How
do you spend your weekend time? Do you and your husband have any hobbies?
Yes, we love weekend time when we get it. Sorry.
Did you like that showbiz smile? We're on. And so here we are, we're back.
Sorry guys, we had a little bit of an interruption. We had an unexpected visitor. So we are back here on the couch. We've got a cup of tea and we're just going to jump back in and finish off some of these questions. All right, let's smash them out. Okay, so next question is from Bay Luna X. Is that right?
Bay Lunax.
Hi Angela, firstly I love your videos, thank you. And their question is, when is baby time? Wow, we haven't been asked that question on YouTube before. Do you want to answer it?
We're ready to go.
We are. We're ready to go. We're very keen to have babies, so we'll keep you posted. Okay, so next question is from Suzanne Logue, 29, and she says, love your videos, thanks so much. If you could own one celebrity's wardrobe, whose would it be? Coco Chanel?
No. Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
Coco Chanel, yeah. Maybe, in the later years. What about you, Phil?
I like my wardrobe.
Yeah. I'm kind of the same. I kind of like my own style.
And that's not, I'm not being arrogant, but this is going to sound really full on, but I think at some stage you've got to stop being the fan and start being the man.
Prada Candy 777 asks, could you please recommend some useful books or magazines about PR? Thank you in advance. Yeah, good question. I have not read a PR book for about 15 years, I think. The last ones I read was when I was at uni. Jump online and have a look at some PR agencies, all types of PR agencies around the world, and check out some of their case studies that they've done. A lot of the PR agencies put up some case studies and they'll tell you a brief that they were given, and then they'll tell you exactly what they did from a PR campaign point of view. It'll probably give you a really great, well-rounded kind of example of what PR is, and some real life examples that you can learn from. So I'd probably go by more real life examples than kind of textbook PR. Yeah.
Yeah. That's me saying, yeah, like I know all about it. Ange talks a lot about practical experience being the key. Getting in there and doing it, you learn the most. Right?
Yeah, just get on the job and start working. Go and do a heap of work experience with somebody. You know, just ring around and just keep ringing until they let you come in and do some real-time experience, because that's really where you'll learn best from.
Sean King 7, her question is, would you ever do a collaboration related to favourite lip products? And if so, can we do a collaboration? It would be fun. I mentioned it here before. I suppose the answer would be maybe.
Would you do a lip collab, Phil?
A lip collab.
On your favourite lip products?
You know, what I find funny is I'm finding it funny trying to keep up with the lingo that you all have.
Yeah.
You know, like
the tags.
Tag this, tag that, and collab this, and what are the other ones? They're just classics.
I can't remember. I can't think of any right now.
Yeah.
They kind of have a second language to me now.
Totally, they're not for me.
Yes, to answer your question, absolutely. I would love to do some lip product videos, and very open to doing a collab for sure. Just send me an email.
Collab.
Just send me an email, queenofsheba82@gmail.com, and I'm sure we can arrange it somehow.
Alvarez, Sylvia Alvarez.
And she asks, have we ever been to Mexico? Yes, I've been to Mexico. You haven't?
Yeah, no, I've been to Baja.
Baja? Well, I've been to Tijuana. So I don't know. It's technically Mexico, but
Yeah.
no, we haven't. I would love to go to Mexico. I think that would be amazing. And
Chihuahua. She's from Chihuahua.
Chihuahua. Is that how you say it?
Chihuahua.
Like the dog?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. And just want to say that I love your style, your clothes and handbags, etc. Oh, that's very sweet. Thank you. Okay. Polka Dots 2. That's a cool name. My question is, what's your favorite jewelry product or favorite watch? Jewelry product. I'd probably have to say my wedding rings, an engagement ring, and my bling ring. Yeah, this is just something that I look down and think, wow, I made that happen.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
She's got the massive rock, and I just rock massively.
Oh dear.
Norella Riv.
And she says, what do you do when you feel sad, if ever? Well, when I feel sad, I like to get it out and have a good cry, and that only lasts for about 10 minutes or so. Most of the time, 10 minutes or so. And then I'll put the kettle on, and I will make myself a cup of tea, and I will maybe go for a walk, put some lipstick on. I feel like that always perks me up, like a bright lip. And then I'll just like have a spray of my perfume, and I feel pretty happy after that.
And you also just get busy.
Yes.
As well.
I do. I just,
that kind of...
yeah, do something, go and clean something in the house, or go and read a book, or reorganize something, and yeah, get your mind off whatever's making you feel sad. What do you do when you get sad? Oh, Phil, you're such a sensitive soul.
Well, I think it comes with being an artist and musician and an expressionary.
Next question.
Ray Frog wanted to know...
Ray Frog?
Ray Frog.
Oh, Ray Frog.
Wanted to know what to wear on a long haul flight.
Oh.
Pyjamas.
Pyjamas. Well, yes, when we fly with Qantas, and if we are lucky enough to be flying up in business class, which is...
Oh, you've got to dress up to board.
Yes.
You do, you have to dress up to board, and when you're in the club, it just makes you feel like special. You know, in the old days, I used to dress up for international flights with the hope of just looking so awesome that they would give you an upgrade, because someone had told me that if there is room, if they have oversold coach and there is room in business for an upgrade, they will pick people out of the line that look business worthy.
Did you ever look business worthy?
Well, yeah, I used to wear. I would wear a suit.
Oh.
I would wear a suit and tie, and you know.
With your long hair?
Yeah.
And you would get upgraded?
No. But once you're on, of course, in business on Qantas, you get these beautiful pyjamas.
Cotton pyjamas, and they're so comfortable. I love them. Bowie, stop looking. But on a long haul flight, what do I wear? Something comfortable. I do kind of like to, like Phil said, dress up when I go to the airport. I don't know, it's just, I feel kind of old fashioned and nice, and it's a bit exciting. Yeah, something
and
comfortable.
And she likes to get there really early. So if the flight's like 11 a.m, she'll be saying, so if we leave here at 5 a.m,
a little bit of an exaggeration there. You've got to go for, you know, duty-free shopping.
Oh yeah, and hang out.
You know, and have your little champagne before you get on board. Yeah, comfortable clothes, nice jeans, a boot perhaps, and like a long flowy sort of, I guess like jumper, and always a scarf. Always take a scarf on the plane because I get cold.
Because sometimes the aircon can get a bit chilly.
Yeah. Red River Park asks, what brand of tight do I normally wear for dress?
What?
What, my tights.
Oh, like leggings.
Like leggings. What sort of tight do you wear?
That's
It's a different question.
Personal.
No, well, she obviously wants to get a good quality tight.
Are there specific different brands?
She's looking for some comfortable ones, and she enjoys watching our videos. Please make more. Okay, well, I'm just trying to think, what brand of tights do I wear? I usually just get them from a shop in Australia called Witchery or Country Road. They're great quality tights. Probably similar to like a Zara, I guess. Yeah, I think that answers that question.
If this was my channel, the King of Sheba, and it'd be kind of like if someone sent in a question, you know, what jocks do you wear? But as you all know, out there in Queen of Sheba land, that I wear the Bonds Action Brief.
Yes, because you did a haul in one of our vlogs.
That's right.
Yes, you did. Mrs. MP asked, how is your walk-in dream closet coming along? It's
Swimmingly.
It's coming along very well, thank you. I can't wait to show you guys. Phil has done such an amazing job of overseeing this whole project. We're probably about a week and a half away from finishing the whole thing. We are waiting for the carpet to be installed this week. The ceiling rose.
Yep, ceiling, plastering done with cornicing and chandelier.
Chandelier and the wallpaper.
Yep.
Okay, Mrs. TKC Bowie. Bowie is like a compulsive licker. He's just a lover and he just wants to lick everyone all day. It's kind of gross. Bowie, stop. No more. Chill out, buddy. Maybe just let him go and do his thing. He wants my tea. He's obsessed with tea. You can't have it sweet. How do you spend your weekend time together?
We get very little time off together, but when we do, we make an effort for it to be quality time. Now, when I say that, it's really difficult because we're both pretty much 24/7. You know, and you're working through the week, and then most of my work's on the weekends. So the time that we have during the day, we really have to discipline ourselves to keep the phones off, and you know, we'll go to nice restaurants and go shopping or whatever, but really it's just spending time together, quality time together. Yeah. There's another question here, do we have any hobbies?
My new hobby, I guess, is making YouTube videos, which I'm loving because I absolutely love you guys and interacting with you. I guess I started making YouTube videos because I was obsessed with handbags. I was watching YouTube videos all the time. You know, when you're making a big handbag investment in a Chanel or Louis Vuitton, I like to do my research. It's kind of part of the journey and it's kind of part of the fun of buying a bag. So I would watch, you know, what's in my bag videos or different handbag reviews. And then I thought, oh, I could maybe I should give this a go, you know. And then I started making videos, and it's just so great because I've met so many lovely people that are also equally as obsessed with handbags as I am. And then we started doing vlogs, so that's also a hobby as well. That's, you know, that's a bit of fun. But just, you know, dining out and spending time together is a bit of a hobby, and cooking.
Yeah.
We get into the kitchen and do some cooking.
Yeah.
Fashion. We both love fashion, actually. Gardening? You like to garden?
No.
Oh.
Gardening is a bit of a chore, but what I do love are all the tools that accompany gardening, and I love hanging out at Bunnings, which is like a massive hardware warehouse.
Is that a hobby? Tools?
Yeah. Yeah. Look, for me, my hobby is also my profession, so collecting guitars and fixing up guitars and buying, you know, all the things that you need for that. That's fantastic.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
Absolutely love it. And lastly, for Miss TKC, what's your favourite perfume?
I'd probably have to say the Chanel Beige, which you get in the Chanel boutiques, and also the Chanel Gardenia. I do love those two perfumes. Okay guys, I think that pretty much wraps it up. We haven't got through all the questions, but we will make this a regular video maybe once a month. Yep. So yeah, we're going to wrap it up here, but thank you so much for everyone that sent through their questions and has been following me on Instagram. If you're not following me on Instagram, definitely jump over and say hello because I'm on there pretty much every day. I'll check that. But yeah, let's wrap it up here. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys are really, really well, and we'll see you guys in our next video. Bye.
Bye.
Great. That's a wrap. Well done, Bobo.
That's a wrap.
Harry.